Hey there guys, it's Alex, and I'm bringing you yet another game on firing range. But I promise this will be the last one, plus this one's not as bad as the other ones. This one's on Domination. So I was just trying to get rid of this game, and get off my little hard drive I guess. And I'm using the FAMAS, I know it's overpowered and whatnot, but it's having a bad day I think in Call of Duty. Not what I'd like to have, so I pulled up the FAMAS. Just to try to solve those kinds of Call of Duty deficiency problems. And I put an extended mag on just so I have an advantage in combat. And yeah, so looks like they're over by where we respawn, so take those guys out. Since then, since this, I've probably started using the dual mag, just because it gives you that extra ammo. If extended mag did, I'd still be using extended mag, but it doesn't, so yeah. I want to capture C, and I want to post this. I mean, it's a FAMAS gameplay. It's on firing range as a chopper gunner probably. So I mean, in almost everywhere it's pretty typical, except for the fact that I mean, I stay mostly, or for the most part, I stay aggressive for most of the game. And that's what I think most gameplays are lacking nowadays is aggressive gameplay. No one wants to see someone camp or whatever and get a lot of kills. Rushing and being aggressive are really what make these gameplays fun to watch and fun to learn from. So yeah, I try to keep my gameplays aggressive, but also show that aggressiveness and rushing can get you a lot of kills. So yeah, so I'm moving my way up the left side here, kind of near the A spawn. Just trying to pick guys off and get my kill streaks up. Just because I think in terms of the objective, we have it managed pretty well. They have about twice their score, and they don't seem to be capturing any points or really threatening any points at all. So I'm just going to move around to A and try to get their attention and make some of their guys come over here and just kind of distract them and pick them off when they come over. And looks like I only have my pistol left, and like I talked about in my other videos, I really hate the pistols in this game, the secondaries, so I'm just going to try to get rid of it and trade for a different gun. I don't really care what that is. Anything but that. So looks like a guy one of my teammates actually saves him there. That's kind of unusual. Normally they'll just let you die, but I'm not going to criticize him for it. And they pick up a Scorpion, and I was surprised by that accuracy that right there, being able to take that medium range shot. So I was kind of impressed with that, but you know, not really enough to try and use it. I mean, eventually I'll get around to it, but it's not too impressive, I guess. So yeah, we have a pretty commanding lead right here. They're just not pushing any of the flags, and it can be annoying sometimes when the enemy is kind of content to not really push the objectives in the objective-based game type, and just kind of sit back and wait for you. That can be really annoying, and it can get you killed a lot because you'll find yourself rushing right at them when they're set up and waiting for you, because they don't really care about winning or losing. I really can't stand that when someone doesn't care about winning the game. You should always want to win the game, no matter what. That's why people who try to get lots of kills and then extend the games, those people kind of annoy me. Even though I'm going to be posting a game soon where I had an extra chopper gunner and dogs that my team didn't let me use. They just planted the bomb and ended the game of Demolition, and that kind of pissed me off, but it's all fine. I understand they were just trying to win the game, even though it is kind of annoying. So here I'm utilizing one of my favorite spots right here to overlook this spawn. That little low-down wall kind of area is perfect for for picking off guys who are trying to get out of their spawn. It's pretty easy. They're only like about three choke points on this map that if you control them, you can essentially control the enemy spawn if they're spawning over there. And yeah, they're really powerful positions. One would be over by where the A flag is, and one would be over where it just was by that the low wall, and also the right container, the shipping container. If you can hold that down, you can basically keep them in their spawn, and that can be annoying, but it's also pretty easy to do. Even if your team is a bunch of randoms, they kind of understand that as well, and they'll try to do that sometimes. Sometimes not. So it looks like we're chasing. Oh yeah. In Tattoo Cody, you're trying to chase down this guy, and he gets him first, unfortunately. You're just kind of trying to see who could get that guy. So I call my chopper gunner. We still have a commanding lead over our opponents. Yeah, it looks like we have a 3 cap now. So, I don't know, it's just not looking too well for them. just kind of hiding and trying to wait out the chopper gunner, which is smart. I mean, there's no real reason to try to capture objectives right now. I mean, they're probably not going to win anyway. So yeah, it's just another chopper gunner on firing range. I'm not sure how successful this one is. Probably moderately successful, just because it is firing range. Most chopper gunners can get some. You can get something out of most chopper gunners in this map. So they changed spawns. It looks like it starts spawning. Oh, it looks like it's shot down. So good for them taking me down. Good idea. I call them my Cobra. I don't know why. It's been so long since I've used Cobras. It's just kind of I don't really remember actually ever using them now. But yeah, I did actually use them for I don't know three prestiges. I think 3 old prestiges. And now I've just changed using dogs, and I'm loving it so much. Cobras are just a waste of time. Please stay away from them. You can block your own teammates, chopper gunners, and gunships. It's just so annoying. Please don't do that. Your teammates will thank you. So I'm just, I guess I'm just running around. Looks like they're over by C right now, so that's where I'm gonna go. They just captured C, so I'm gonna go over and try and pick them off. Not sure if I'm gonna try and retake C or if I'm just going to try and kill some enemies. The game is, yeah, this is pretty much a win right here. There's no real way that they're going to be able to come back at all unless they're dominating for a very, very long time, and that's really unlikely. Just looking at the way the game's gone so far. So we get the 3 cap, and that's pretty much it. So I'm just going to patrol. Looks like the container right here and maybe the middle part, like I was talking about earlier. You can kind of control the map by yourself if you're good enough, or if you can fluidly move between both of them and just kind of gun people down. And if you have a good awareness of where they're going to be coming from. So look at the radar, see that lots of guys are back in that spawn. I switched to my grenade launcher and get 2 kills, and that's not my fault for using the grenade launcher. It was on the gunman when I picked it up, so don't hate me for that. And I die, and looks like the game is about over. So there we go. Pretty easy victory, I guess. And my final score is 48-4. Thanks for watching.